Good morning or good evening, wherever you are right now. Today's message basically is about, I would like to talk about, it's probably a holiday message, a Christmas message, whichever way you want to look at this. But I think this time of the year, most of us are busy with our families, preparing ourselves to celebrate the holidays, the end of the year, the beginning of a new year. We begin to look forward to promises of a better future. We look forward to meeting our families and loved ones from all over. Now, it is important at this point of time to also realize that there are many who are homeless. There are many who do not have families or enough to provide for their families out there. And at this point of time, we tend to think what we can do for others. How would it make a difference about life for them? How would it make a difference in a person's life if you did something special this season? It is not just about providing some money, donating something to a homeless person. It is not about just gifting them something at this time. It doesn't end with that. The problem does not end with that. The problem has to begin from looking for a solution within each one of us. To be the person that we see, to change the person that we see in the mirror, is the biggest gift we can give to mankind, instead of just gifting something to a homeless person. Yes, that would change, but if you remember this one quote, that you can teach a man to fish and he would, you've made it for, he's done for the whole lifetime, instead of just giving him a fish. If you teach him how to fish, that would be a different thing. The outcome is much more different. Now, it doesn't mean that you go out there and teach a homeless person to live. They know how to live. The issue here is not about them. It is about each one of us. At this point of time in this season, the end of the year, we're all shopping. We're going out there trying to buy things, gifts for our family and friends. We're trying to celebrate. We're trying to do things for, to bring a certain joy and cheer to the season. What we fail to realize is that these will form memories, beautiful memories for you and your loved ones, without a doubt. But what you need to realize is that how deep does it go inside within 24 hours of the celebration, on the 2nd, on the 3rd of January, on the 4th of January, or the day after Christmas? What do you take away from that experience? What exactly really gives you that joy? Is it just those 24 hours? Or are we trying to live a superficial life where we celebrate what we think the world wants us to celebrate, to come together just because on that particular day, on Christmas or on New Year's Day, that is what the world celebrates, so you feel obliged to celebrate? Now, a lot of us light workers, we start to wonder if Christmas is the only reason to celebrate, or life can be celebrated on any single day, on any day, or the whole year could be a celebration. The joy that comes from within matters more than the joy that you create on the outside for a particular occasion. And a lot of people who cannot afford that for their families are made to feel bad. Does that mean that you deprive yourself of a celebration when you can afford it? No. The truth is, I would like to drive the message to every one of us today, is when I thought about life per se, when I thought about how fragile the human life is, the fact that we are here today and we may not be here tomorrow, the fact that we cannot take away even these clothes, the skin, this hair with you when you go to the other side, because it is not even needed. The fact that we don't realize that, and we tend to feel the need to control others, to control material goods, to accumulate them. Does that mean that you live the life of a pauper? Does this mean that you don't feel like you deserve a good life? No. But the need to control what belongs to others. Power struggles have been manipulating our dimension for ages. And we see it all around us. The media, the politics, A lot of issues that have been creating controversies on a day-to-day basis are created out of the need for power to control territories, to control groups of people with systems called religions, to control people, to even understand, to even believe that there are certain occasions that you need to celebrate. That is where we have to understand that we as people, we as souls, we do not come here to confine ourselves to other people's power struggles. We are here to survive, learn, love, and teach and share. To think that the only way that you can become successful in life is by depriving someone else of their rights, of their joy, of their abundance, is something that is quickly becoming a trend of sorts. And that's a very sad way to look at life. Everything that you see when you walk down the street or around you is yours. Everything. Because it was created as such. What is yours is mine, and what is mine is yours. Because none of us ever take away anything that we have accumulated over our lifetime here. We have all had many incarnations. Some were rich, we were rich in some incarnations, but did any of that wealth, even a single coin, come into any value for you today as a soul? No. So at this point of time, when you are trying so hard, when we're all trying so hard to try and celebrate a particular occasion, the end of a year, or Christmas, or any festival, we tend to find the joy. The joy should not come from what you can buy for each other. The joy should come from the fact that you are there, that you have your loved ones there. What are you really celebrating? Are you celebrating the fact that you are alive and all those people who you love are alive and are able to come together to share, to love, to express yourselves? Or are you celebrating the fact that you are able to buy better gifts for each other, buy better wine, have better celebrations, richer food? What exactly is your celebration? There are so many reasons to celebrate life, but the one celebration that really matters is when you're able to understand deep inside that you're going to make a difference for not just yourself but mankind. That is what matters more. The fact that you can go out there and do something for others. How many of us would actually go out the way and gift away something that is yours instead of what is extra, what you have additional? Would you actually go out of the way and make someone else's life better? Because that person had to sacrifice something, like you had to sacrifice something. Maybe for the sake of his or her children, maybe to have even have a dream of a life that you lead now. What exactly are you willing to understand from every celebration in your life? Did you ever think what you're celebrating? Does this come from deep inside you? Or is it just a superficial, commercialized, value of a celebration that this world is known to have? It is important for you as a soul to understand that none of the things that you are surrounded yourself with right this very moment as you watch this video is really going to come with you. Not even the eyes that you look through will be yours when your soul departs, because you won't need them. So at this point of time, what exactly are you celebrating? Are you celebrating life? Are you celebrating the fact that everything that you see in this world is yours as much as anyone else's, even the one who is homeless? Are you celebrating the fact that you have nothing, but you're still able to find that joy deep inside, and you do not require what this world presents as celebration, things to celebrate with? What really are you celebrating? It is very important to ask yourself this question at this point of time. This may not seem like a very positive message to a lot of us, but it is if you look deep inside. We all have a reason to celebrate life. Some of us, we think the struggles are worth going through to learn something. Every little thing has taught us something. Every little experience has taught us something. To think that you need to control people or control material goods to feel good about life, to think that you have more. The very concept that you have more is just illusional. This world is a grand illusion. But we build our world, our lives around things that we accumulate, that we think brings happiness. We chase after our dreams every day and night. This job would be perfect, that degree would be perfect, this beautiful house would be perfect. And then when you actually get it, how many of us are really happy deep inside? What are we after? What are we going after? There has to be some kind of definition for what you're going through, for what you're going after. At the end of the day, what really gives you happiness? Is it all the things that you have achieved as a person, as a soul, or all the things that you have gathered over your lifetime? Think about it, and this is my Christmas and New Year message for you. I love you all. Namaste.